Well, hello my friend and welcome back. Today we got something really exciting to unbox and to have a first look of Rokinon 135mm F1.8 full frame lens for Sony E-mount. I got this from B&H store in their deal zone section for $5.99, which is crazy. The original price is $1,000. But compared to Sony lens, which is twice as much money, even Sigma is still around $1,400 for the same focal length lens. Let's dive right in and see what makes this lens so special. The lens comes in a very impressive plastic bag. Next we have this black case, which looks pretty cheap, won't offer much protection beyond preventing scratches, I guess, but it's better than nothing, of course. Here's the reference guide, which is just a foldable piece of paper with all the necessary specifications about this lens. Let's quickly go over some specs. This lens is designed for portraiture, landscape, astrophotography. It's a medium length telephoto prime designed for full frame Sony E-mount mirrorless cameras. Even though you can slap it on APS-C models, and that 135mm focal length turns into 202.5mm equivalent. And here is the lens itself. It comes with this lens hood attached in reverse onto this lens, and the first thing you notice, it's nice big lens element. The focus ring feels decent. It is a bit noisy compared to all the other competitor lenses, but let's face it, I'm going to be using this on autofocus all the time. This lens offers a very good resolution, and optical design is amazing. Incorporates 3 extra low dispersion elements and ultra precision spherical element. Those elements suppress both chromatic and spherical aberrations for improving sharpness, color accuracy, and clarity. It also has a multi-coating that helps reducing the ghosting and flares, even though you have this big old hood that you can put on this lens and protect the element. If it smashes into the wall or some kind of vehicle, you know is going to be protected. Here we have a focus hold button. Right below is a switch between mode 1, mode 2, allows you to change the function of the button of the focus hold. The focus limiter switch lets you consistent in the focusing to between the ranges of 27 to 79 inches for close-up, shooting 59 inches to infinity for a standard shooting. There's even an astro focus mode for astrophotography enthusiasts. The lens has linear autofocus, quick motors, really quiet, obviously when you're not touching the ring, precise focusing performance, which works in conjunction with Sony camera's focus system. For what they say, the weather-sealed construction offers protection against dust, light rain, and snow. Make it reliable, honestly, but as I was looking through the lens, especially the element that is closer to attaching to the body of the Sony camera, I only saw this little tiny rubber ring inside that is definitely not what you see on the other lenses, hence probably why the cost is lower, but they still claim it's weather sealed. Now let's mount the lens onto my Sony a7R5. This camera offers an amazing stabilization, and high quality 60 megapixel sensor make it a perfect match for this lens, and I can test this lens on this camera without a problem and see exactly how good of a quality it is. Check out this aperture blades, 13 elements and 11 groups. As it rotates the aperture wheel, you can see how smoothly they move. The 11 blade diagram contributes to the pleasant autofocus quality that this lens has, and shallow depth of field, of course. So I'm testing the lens at my desk, and I'm well lit with the key light while everything else outside of my desk is in dark. Thanks to that 1.8 aperture, this lens handles low light fantastically, providing a super shallow depth of field also, and amazing bokeh. The focus breathing is absolutely minimal, which is amazing for video shoots. This means when the lens is maintaining its framing while focusing on something that is very close to the lens and farther out, you don't see any difference or shifts or breathing. So for videographers, it's fantastic. The protective bag is nothing to rave about. It's okay, I guess, preventing the scratches if you toss your lens in the bag, but majority of the bags already, especially if it's a camera bag, you have slots covered with paddings to not scratch your equipment. So in conclusion, Rokinon autofocus 135mm 1.8 aperture full frame lens for Sony is fantastic. Honestly, for video and photo, I tried them both. They look amazing. And for discounted price, which you can absolutely get on special deals from either B&H or some other stores, $5.99 for this kind of lens that doesn't breathe, has amazing autofocus, amazing bokeh. It is absolutely a steal, 100%. I honestly believe this is the lens, 100%. It is really, really good. So yeah, if you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And of course, stay awesome, my friends, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.